Hi everyone, it's Jerusha, and I am giving you a little mini product update. One product here, the Dollylocks locking powder. Continuing, I never put the gel on my hair. Since it's been washed this morning, there's been no products gone on my hair, no sprays, no saltwater sprays, not even a blow dryer has gone on my hair. Except I have decided to use this one, and only for now. I wanted to see if I could get some of these. I had some loose hairs that were sort of all together in the back here, and I decided to put this locking powder on there and then just like rub, make it very frizzy, basically. A fine frizz. I'm working with the frizz. I'm actually doing, I put the locking powder on all the roots of all these dreads here, and then just took it and rubbed it, just like, even with my palm, just rubbed it all around, getting those roots kind of frizzed up. And then figured, well, instead of trying to get rid of the frizz with the gel and a moisturizing thing, maybe just make the frizz kind of more tight frizz, little frizz. And then I also palm rolled with this locking powder. I palm rolled these that I told you were lighter colored here and around the face, and kind of more frizzy and light colored and showing up more. Palm rolled them with the locking powder. I went with the locking powder in my palm. I went here all the way down to even here. Before I showed you that I used the conditioning oil on this part here because I didn't want it to stay super tight dreaded. Well, I decided not to do that anymore for this time. I decided that that conditioning oil wasn't making it look tapered well enough. So I just decided to use locking powder on this section here to taper it and just lock it up tighter. Why not? So I'm using the dark brown locking powder on these around the face using palm rolling technique. So far haven't used any other products in my hair today since I washed it. And I might do a spray after this. I might spray with one of Dollylocks' tightening sprays or a refreshing spray. Probably Nog Champa tightening spray, I believe. I might do. See this one? I don't know if you can see it there. I don't like the way that looks. I don't think it shows up as much for you guys, but this right here, the section, it just looks kind of washed out, the color. So I think it's just me. I see it when I look in the mirror and I think, oh, that needs to be palm rolled. So I also put the locking powder in this hair, and I just rubbed it like this, because I was seeing how it looks shinier than the rest of the hair, standing out from it, like just visually. So I put the locking powder around the roots and the rest of the hair, and this feels good. I'll tell you the ingredients in it because I think that people might really benefit from this even when they're trying to get rid of frizz. It's a different way of thinking about it, especially my friend Midlife Drad who lives in New Orleans, Louisiana, because she's got, you know, humidity there, and she's got sort of curlier hair. So the first ingredient in here is cornstarch. I'm assuming that it's a very fine version of cornstarch, okay? Then next ingredient, GF oat flour, capital G, capital F. I'm not sure what that stands for. Next ingredient, tapioca. Then rosin, R-O-S-I-N. All I know about rosin is that it, I believe, comes from a tree, like a sap of a tree, and they use it on the violin bows and fiddle bows to kind of condition or somehow take care of the bow, the part that's making contact with the violin strings. And then titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Believe those have to do with color. Then silica, which is absorbent, bentonite clay, You know, people use the bentonite clay for all kinds of detoxification and absorbing. Then last ingredients are tea tree and spearmint extract. And then the last ingredient is iron oxide. This stuff makes you feel so like dry and clean, and the tea tree, you can definitely smell the tea tree and the spearmint extracts. I think that makes it very good for your hair or your scalp. So if it's like humid in the summer and you feel all sticky and like you feel like you can't ever get the fresh feeling after the shower because your hair doesn't even fully dry and your scalp doesn't ever fully dry, well, I'm gonna recommend this for you because I really like it. So I'm using it. Gosh, it sounds like I'm on a commercial here. I'm getting ready to go somewhere where it's a little bit even hotter than it is here. And it's in Oregon, but it's a drier environment, which of course doesn't mean I need to dry my scalp out with this stuff necessarily, but I'm going to be traveling, and so I'm not going to be showering. So I'll be coming back in 2 days, and not to say I won't do any videos for you guys. I might do some videos, but I'm just letting you know that I'm just trying to like do my dry shampooing here, because this is also called dry shampoo. Dry shampooing for y'all in front of you to show you that maybe I won't be using any of the gel this time, and maybe the most I'll do is a little bit of the tightening spray, possibly on the top, just to kind of darken it all, moisturize the hair, and also give me some scent. So, gosh, you all that are paying attention to the process here, you know, we're at 6 weeks tomorrow. 6 weeks I've had these dreads. Yes, they were made in a salon. Yes, I didn't make them myself for the most part. All of them except 4 were made by Debbie at the Dreadlocks salon here in Portland, Oregon. But I still think that these dreads look really good. To me, I'm very happy. And yeah, I'll admit, I am putting quite a bit of work into them. You know, you see all the work I'm doing. This one's heavy, and this one's getting thick, and it's getting shorter compared to the rest of my hair here. Look, that one's thickening up. It's like a heavy, heavy dread. And I feel a little sweaty. See, my face is getting kind of oily, but I feel fresh. So just to top it off, I will do it for you right in front of you here. I'm gonna see, the reason I shake these up is because they've got coconut water in them, and there is settling that happens in these tightening sprays. And so that's why I'm always shaking the ones that have the tightening spray. I go like that in front of you. You're probably like, what the heck is she doing? People do that when they're packing their cigarettes. And that's what I think of when I see myself on video doing this. But I'm gonna try to keep it away from this hair around my face. So, I love the smell. And I'm going out for a date tonight with my husband again. We're so lucky that we get to go on dates together. And so I want to look all, you know, I had a little interruption. I got a text message on there, and I think it stopped. I don't know if it's still recording, so I don't know what that looks like. Sorry about that. But so my husband is very open-minded about these dreadlocks. He's very supportive of me. He does think I spend too much time recording. He'd like me to spend more time thinking about him, maybe writing him love letters, maybe, you know, making up some songs in dedication to him. And I don't know, he thinks that maybe I spend a lot of time on these dreadlock videos for you guys. But he's working today, so what the heck? What should I be doing? Texting him about how lonely I am without him? You know, men are funny. I am 40 years old. My husband's 5.5 years older than I am. I'm a Pisces. He is a Virgo. Can't say enough good things about Virgos because they are all very good people, very solid people. However, this Virgo husband of mine is so into me. I mean, we've been married since 2011, and then it took a while for us to get to going on our honeymoon. We didn't go on our honeymoon until August of 2013 because he has 3 kids and we have them with us a lot, and then we didn't have a lot of extra money either, and so it took us a while to plan our honeymoon away. And then and now it's 2016, so we've been married for 5 years, and still romantic, still like exciting, and we still getting to know each other and working things out together and stuff like that. And he's still like interested in like my hair, for instance. Like when I'd come home from my haircuts, before I had the dreadlocks, I would come home from my haircuts and he would always be like, "Ooh, how does it look? I want to look at your hair." And I'm like, "Honey, it doesn't look any different than it did before I went to get my haircut. That's the point. I'm getting it maintained. I'm just getting the, I'm getting the ends cleaned up, and I'm getting the layering, like the texturizing around the crown here, getting that redone." But the point wasn't for any kind of dramatic change, and that had been the case for about 2 years or so. So I was like, well, gosh, what does he want? I don't want to cut my hair short. I don't want to do anything dramatic like that. So when it came time for me to decide about the dreadlocks and talking about getting them done for more than a month before I did it, he was supportive. And I'm like, wow, some guys really wouldn't be this open-minded. And he is a professional man. He's got a job that's very good. And he works from home, but he does do some travel for work a little bit here and there, 1 or 2 days a week. And so he's pretty straight-laced looking. And he doesn't have any tattoos, and he looks like a real clean-cut guy. But he likes tattoos, and he likes body modification, and he's liking gauging my ears. This is a 2 gauge right now, these tunnels that are in here. And he wants us to get some tattoos, so we'll be getting some tattoos. I have 1 right now. He doesn't have any. I'm going to get another one probably on here. And we're still working out the details on that because I think we might get kind of matching sort of tattoos. So my husband likes body modifications, and he doesn't have a lot of his own body modifications, but he would like to. So anyway, I'm doing these videos for you guys, and I like it a lot. I like it. I think it's fun to share. So, love you all. This was just a real quick little different type of product regime that I'm using on this hair since I showered and washed it today. Tomorrow is my 6-week dread birthday, and they'll be 6 weeks old tomorrow. And it's been an awesome 6 weeks. It's gone by so fast, and there's so much that's happened. And basically the best thing that's happened is that I got my maintenance session done a week ago with Debbie, and it turned out well. And also that I was able to go to work with my hair down yesterday, and it didn't look awful. So I feel like this is a total success. I'm very happy with everything, and I plan on having these dreads for a very long time.